I'm sorry.
I'm pissed.
Brianna's really mad right now, guys.
I have to talk about it again.
So we filmed her killing stalking review for BRI-ANIME, and she edited all of it, and she got even more reheated when she had to edit it again, and then she was like, okay, it's done, I'm gonna save it, and she thought she saved it, and then she deleted it so that we could put more stuff onto our computer, and she's just looking now and realizing that it's gone. She didn't save it. It's deleted.
I deleted the raw file, so now
she has
it just
to
looks
do
like
it
this.
All over again.
And I tried looking for it. I'm like, oh no, it's in photos. I'm like, no, I fucking deleted it.
She has to talk about it
Did you
again.
check your trash?
I already deleted the trash.
Are you sure? The trash?
Yeah.
The trash looks full.
The trash looks full.
Please tell me. No.
Oh my god.
That is from you guys. That is the Lemony Snicket one. That's the thing.
It's okay. It's gonna
I have to talk about it again.
This is gonna make it more
Yay.
real.
I am the fire. I'm like, I smile when I'm pissed.
Excited.
I smile when I do everything, so I'm like actually fuming right now.
She's heated. Like she's real mad that she has to do this again. Oh my god.
It was done.
Oh.
I'm not even mad I have to re-edit it. I'm just mad I have to go through that experience.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Fuck. As you can tell from that beginning of the video, not too happy I'm doing this again. I'm actually more pissed now about it than I was when I actually filmed my rant about this manga. I had this video edited and my dumbass deleted it, and now I have to re-put this out for you. I have to talk about this. I thought this chapter of my life was over talking about this shit anime because I thought Diabolic Lovers was bad. I thought School Days was bad. I can't even tell you how much this manga pissed me off. And the fact that I have to talk about it again actually gets me really angry. If you can tell from the title of this video and how angry I am, this is my rant on the manga Killing Stalking. So this manga came out on New Year's Eve 2016. So this manga is only like 2.5 weeks old. And how I stumbled upon this manga is kind of a funny story. I'm being very sarcastic. I hate myself for finding this manga. I follow anime vloggers or manga vloggers, and I keep updated on what's trending in the manga-anime world, what everyone's talking about. This is how I stay updated with everything. So with Vine and Instagram, I follow these bloggers that blog about today's anime and what's out now, and edits that these people would do for said anime. There's a couple Instagram vloggers that did edits for Killing Stalking, and I had no idea what this manga was going to be about. I saw these edits and I'm literally steaming right now.
Are you gonna insert that fan art again?
Yeah, I'm inserting the fan. Oh my god, I had this all edited and I have to do this all over again.
That makes me sad because I'm like, you literally had it.
It was done!
So now you're just like more heated. You're like,
I am.
oh my god. I'm like,
you thought I was heated. You thought I was heated last time, like the first time I recorded this. I'm so heated now. Anyway, so with these
fan art.
with these blog accounts, they do these edits, and this is where I get my inspiration for my edits that you see on Fandom Edits and on Vine and stuff, all the things that I do. And so for a couple of the accounts I followed, they did edits for Killing Stalking, and I was like, alright, this is a weird manga, but I didn't pay any attention to it. On Tumblr, I asked around, like, what's a good manga to read? What can I read? I need something fresh. What's new? And then someone recommended Killing Stalking. When I saw the edits on Instagram or Vine, there wasn't a name with the manga that their edits were, so I just thought, like, don't worry about it, Brianna. You don't need to worry about it. I read chapter 1 of Killing Stalking, and I knew what I was in for. So I'm going to start from the beginning of this anime. if I should call it that. I have to be completely honest, the style that the manga was set up was really, really cool. It was refreshing and it was different. Usually manga has the full page, you read page for page, but with Killing Stalking, you had to like scroll down. I'll insert clips from the manga so you guys can see what I'm talking about, and I already have those said clips because I already edited this video and my dumbass deleted it. I do have to give Killing Stalking props that the way they set up the manga and how it's all laid out on the page was really refreshing and it was really interesting, and the art was pretty good. A little graphic, but good. So this manga starts off with a monologue of how this person, we don't know who this person is yet, is in love with the most popular guy in school, Sang-woo. He is super cute, he's charming, has good grades, he's amazingly hot. Scrolling down the pages and you realize that the person saying the monologue is a boy. This boy's name is Yoonbum. And as the monologue progresses, you realize that Yoonbum is madly in love with Sang-woo, and he's saying how he can't tell him how he feels because he's a guy, he hasn't really come out yet. When I was reading this for the first time, I thought this was going to be a completely different anime. I thought we were going to see a boy struggling with coming out and accepting his feelings, etc., etc. I was fucking wrong. I had high hopes for this manga. I honestly thought it was going to be amazing, and talking about how a guy is struggling with his feelings and coming out and being gay and all this stuff. I'm like, go gays. I definitely just quoted Coach from Teen Wolf. That was awesome. It was hard for Yoonbum to tell Sang-woo his feelings because he hasn't come out yet. He doesn't know his feelings exactly. He's a guy and Sang-woo has a girlfriend. It's just hard. And I expected this manga to go this way, but it didn't. The manga was going good. And then you find out that Yoonbum enlisted to the army and he didn't think he was going to make it, and then he found Sang-woo in the army and he rescued him from these fucking jerks, and I don't even want to get into that scene. These other army dudes were molesting Yoonbum and Sang-woo saved him. Then a few years later, Yoonbum sees Sang-woo and he doesn't recognize him anymore, and then Yoonbum's like, oh, you don't remember me. I love you to bits and pieces and you don't remember me. And he's like super sad about it, which still at this point, I was like, okay, he's still struggling. He loves this dude so freaking much. And then you just keep scrolling down, reading the manga, and then you find out that Yoonbum had a brilliant idea to break into Sang-woo's house. Are you fucking kidding me? You want this dude to accept your love and your feelings, and you break into his house. Yoonbum thought it was a brilliant idea to break into Sang-woo's house to get to know him better. And maybe, I don't even fucking know. You don't break into a dude's house to get someone's love. You know, there's boundaries. There's boundaries. And the thing is, Yoonbum is fucking psycho. What he did to break into Sang-woo's house is he got flour and he put it on the little keypad outside his house, and with the powder you can see what numbers are pressed most frequently. And he had a whole page of how many different combinations he can get with those said numbers. He went through lengths to break into this dude's house, and he explained how he spent like months trying to break into this dude's house. Like, this isn't one day he decided like, oh, let's break into his house. No, he had some thought into this. Are you fucking stupid? Like, I knew I was in for it at that point. I can't just read something and just leave it untouched. I have to keep going. I need to know what happens, because I'm an idiot. So Sang-woo's trying to break into this dude's house, and he's explaining how he's been planning this for months now. For the past few months that he's been here, he can't seem to crack the code, and he's down to the last few combinations he can try. He's trying to break into Sang-woo's house yet again, and then 2 cops show up. And the one cop in the car was like, hey, what are you doing here? This is whatever. What are you doing here? This is Sang-woo's house. And then Yoonbum's like, oh no, Sang-woo's my cousin. I'm just, you know, whatever. I guess it was intense at the time. And then Yoonbum finally cracked the code and he's inside the apartment, and the cop's like, whatever. I won't deal with it again. Yoonbum finally breaks into the house and he's looking around, walking around. I'm like, this is weird. Stop. Oh my god. He's walking around the house, and then he finds Sang-woo's bed. He starts smelling his pillow and he starts masturbating, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? What are you doing, kid? Meanwhile, the police is driving down the street, and the one cop dude was like, oh, that's Sang-woo, because I guess they know each other. And Sang-woo's out with his girlfriend, and then the cop was like, oh, your cousin is at your house. Shouldn't you be heading there right now? And then Sang-woo's like, my cousin. Meanwhile, Yoonbum is still masturbating in his bed. He's snooping around, and in the closet he sees there's a hidden like latch with a lock on it, and he's like, what the fuck is this? Because why the fuck not? Let's just go dig through his shit in his secret rooms and stuff. Goes down the secret basement, and what does he find? A naked bitch. What? So it turns out Sang-woo's a psycho. He has this girl naked, tied up, and she's all bruised and bloody, and she had her blindfold on, and then she had like a gag in. It was disgusting. And then Yoonbum's like, what the fuck is this? He takes off her blindfold and her gag, and he's like, oh no, what's happening? And then she's screaming at him, get away, don't hurt me. And then in Yoonbum's head, he's like, this isn't the Sang-woo I know. I'm so confused. This isn't him. This isn't right. Bro, you never talked to this dude in his life. You only seen how Sang-woo was to everyone else. You don't know what he's like inside his home, obviously. What the fuck is he doing? He has this girl chained up. Obviously, you had no idea who this dude was because you didn't even know him. You didn't have a really decent conversation other than him asking if you were okay and when you were in the army and you were getting molested. Also, what? Oh, I fucking hate this anime so fucking much. I can't believe I'm talking about this again. So the girl's screaming, she's like, get away, and Yoonbum's like really sad because this isn't the Sang-woo he knows. And then next thing you know, Sang-woo is behind Yoonbum with the bat over him. He's about to knock him the fuck out. And there's the cover art for Killing Stalking. Insert here. Don't read this manga. So what happens next goes as follows. Sang-woo ties up Yoonbum and was like, what the fuck, I'm gonna kill you now. And then Yoonbum's like, no way, please don't kill me, I love you. Sang-woo's like, what? Alright, come with me. And he goes upstairs and he pushes him down the stairs and he breaks Yoonbum's legs and he has him like dressed up in his mom's clothing and he has a mom kink and it's really weird. Long story short, Sang-woo has Yoonbum captive and he's making him clean the dishes, do all the housework, clean everything, and one little mess up, he gets beat to shit. And this goes on for months, like not even a few, like 7 months, where Yoonbum is Sang-woo's little bitch and he's just cleaning everything and one little mishap and he gets beat to shit. He sleeps in the basement, eats dog food. It's horrible, it's bad. He's a captive. I'm like, oh fuck, this sucks. That sucks for you, but also you shouldn't have broken into his house in the first place. A couple months pass and he's trying to plan his escape, all failing because his legs are broken. So he uses a wheelchair to go around the house and he's actually kind of slow. So one day, Yoonbum's making dinner and he puts rat poison in the pasta or some shit, but then Sang-woo's not that dumb and he makes them both eat it together, but somehow only Yoonbum gets sick and not Sang-woo, which is weird. And then Sang-woo feels really bad that he's sick because he's like, oh shit, well now there's no one here to clean the house or make me dinner, so I'm gonna take care of you, I guess. This is a case of Stockholm Syndrome, guys, because he's taking care of him and Yoonbum's like, oh my god, he's being so sweet to me. I'm gonna suck his dick. Like that legitimately happens. Like they make love to each other that night. I'm like, dude, he just puked his brains out. Why would you even go near his mouth, let alone go near his dick? Oh my god, I can't believe the graphicness too. I can't believe I read this, but my goddamn mind, I guess. I have to see things through, and that's my downfall. And also my downfall is deleting a video that I already edited and had ready for you guys, already talking about this subject, but I deleted it, so you get this. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a case of Stockholm Syndrome, because now, after that whole encounter, Yoonbum's like, oh my god, he loves me! He doesn't love you. You're still his captive, you still sleep in the basement, you still eat on the floor. He's not treating you nice because he loves you, he's It's rape. It's rape. It's rape. You still aren't allowed to leave the house, you still have to clean everything, you still have to sleep on the floor, and you still have to wear women's clothing, which, why? Oh, by the way, Sang-woo killed his parents. I forgot to leave that little part out. He killed his parents, and he has a mom kink, and he makes Yoonbum dress like his mom. That's pretty much the plot of Killing Stalking, Stockholm Syndrome. So this goes on for quite a few times now. So the ending scene, Sang-woo goes to a nightclub, he brings home a guy, and he takes this guy home, and he makes Yoonbum and this random ass guy that he met at a bar have like a battle to the death of wits or some shit with like a poker game, and whoever loses the poker game dies, and he made Yoonbum kill this dude. And then he was like, let's stay together forever. I'm like, this isn't love. He didn't choose you. This is crazy. He's literally a psychopath. Literally, I have it written in here. Yoonbum idiot, Sang-woo psycho. I fucking hate this manga. It's stupid. And wanna know the worst part? There's two worst parts, actually. One, this manga is still going on. They released the first 12 chapters of Volume 1 on New Year's Eve 2016, and every Wednesday since, they're releasing new chapters for Volume 2. Like this, Why? It's a waste of paper and a waste of digital editing, I guess. But the worst part about this manga is the fangirls. So many edits fantasizing and idolizing this couple. This is not a couple. I left out a crucial thing about this manga. You ready? He fucking cuts the dude. Like, he beats him to shit and he like chokes him out and he had him like suspend on a fucking thing or whatever and he's getting choked out and then after that he sucks his dick. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Like, this is past 50 Shades of Grey. Past the Red Room. This is disgusting. And the 12, 13-year-old girls who read this shit idolize this relationship. This isn't a relationship. This is rape. This is kidnapping. This is so many things. It's all it is wrong. And this has nothing to do with them being two guys. I honestly don't give a fuck if it's guy on guy. I'm bisexual myself and I don't give a fuck. But this is Stockholm Syndrome. This is rape. This is disgusting. He kidnapped this dude and he thinks that this relationship can work. I don't understand why these 12 and 13-year-old girls are idolizing this relationship. They're saying things like it's goals and it's daddy and like how fucking hot. No. You don't know what love is, sweetheart. You're 12. Stop. Oh my god. I don't. In recent events, I learned how old these account users are and I went through some spring cleaning, if you know what I mean. Overall, I give this manga a -10. I fucking hate this manga. It is not ideal. The way people fantasize about this disgusting relationship sickens me. And this whole thing sickens me. Yunbum, you're an idiot. And Sangwoo, you're a psycho. And whoever recommended me this manga, I hate you. And I also hate myself for deleting the original rant I did about this manga. And now you get me repetitively telling you how much I hate this manga. But it's not repetitive to you because you've never seen the other one. But I know that I did it. And I'm extra mad because I had to go through this hell again because I deleted the original rant. So, thanks for watching this episode of BRI-ANIME. I hope you enjoyed. Fucking hate this manga.